Hey guys, so happy day! Sarah Whiff, team leader right here in Huron, South Dakota. I'm hopping on today to talk to you about setting goals and why it is so important and an idea for you to do to help you accomplish those goals that really help me accomplish mine. So the first thing that you want to do is set goals. Like what kind of goals? Big goals, little goals? What do you want out of your life? And I'm not talking just your Wild Tree business. I'm talking your personal goals also, and everything around you. We all need goals. Goals are super important because you feel good when you're hitting them, and you grow and you just get to places you want to be. Before my husband and I were setting goals, I can tell you that we really felt like the years just kind of dragged by. Every year came to an end and we just kind of said, nah, another year, we'll see what happens next year. So this last year I joined Wild Tree, October 2016, and right before 2017 came around, I sat down and said, hey husband, we really should set some goals. So for the first time in our 5-year marriage, we sat down and set some goals. And I'm telling you, it changed the year that we had. It changed 2017. We accomplished so many things that we never would have really set our eyes on if we didn't actually sit down and spend time and think about the things that we wanted out of the year. So some great examples. I'm going to share my goals with you and then kind of help you on how you're going to achieve those goals, okay? So I have them written down so I wouldn't forget. But my number one goal was God. Absolutely, 100%. I wanted him to be the center of my business, and I just really wanted to be the hands and feet of Jesus all the time. So in order to do that, I needed to be in Sunday school every morning, make sure my kids are in church, and be in a Bible study that is helping me grow with my faith and mentor other women. And it helps me grow also by going through those experiences with these other women, looking at their marriages, learning from their mistakes, and knowing that what's going on in my marriage is okay, and it just helped me get through the year. In 2016, I kind of laid off a little bit in that, and really our marriage, it was okay, you know. We were married and we had kids, and I can't say it was awesome, but I felt like this is what a marriage is. We're gonna get through it. 2017 came around, and our number 2 goal was marriage. So with that, we made sure that we went on family vacations. We made sure that we took a day off here and there to spend together. We made sure that we went on dates. We made sure that we sat and talked about those serious issues that we really didn't like talking about, and just focused on becoming one and getting closer together. And I will tell you that our marriage in 2017 has been the best year that we've ever been together. Dating was fun, but this last year was incredible. We've been so close, and we went through some pretty rocky things. 2016 was a hard year, and I'm so happy that setting that goal, we spent time on ourselves and really focusing on where we want to be in our marriage. You know what I mean? And we focused on also wanting to set that example for our kids. So that was our second goal. Okay, our third goal was financial freedom. So that's probably huge, right? Financial freedom. It comes to mind right away, and I have to actually personally tell myself, no, it's God, marriage, and then financial freedom, because it's such a big deal to me. I grew up broke, and my husband was broke, and we were feeling like we're broke all the time. So financial freedom is huge to us. We want to be able to pay our debts off and buy things and just not feel like we're living day to day collecting a paycheck to just pay bills. I mean, it's no fun. So this year we focused on how do we get financial freedom. So we sat down every month. I figured out how much I have to have in personal sales every month to make a certain amount of money. How many parties do I need to have every single month? How many people do I need to be talking to? How many recruits do I need to have? How many coaching sessions do I need to have? Where do I need to be at to make sure that I'm achieving the financial goals that I have and being able to get that paycheck that I really want, right? So it was super important to me. Personally, myself, I had a goal of having $2,500 in sales a month. So if I had a month that came by that I only had $1,500, I was making sure the next month that I was making it there. And I had that personal goal because I really wanted to get Trip for Two to Panama. And I knew that if I would have worked my business consistently with our financial goals, Panama would have happened, right? Does that make sense? So as long as I was being consistent in my business and making sure I was hitting the paycheck that I wanted, Panama happened because those are the steps that I needed to get to the trip. And Wild Tree rewards us just by being consistent with our business. I can't say that I focused super hard on the trip. I can say I focused really hard on a paycheck that I wanted for my family. And that paycheck was doubling my income from my previous full-time job. So cutting my hours in half, getting rid of daycare, and still doubling my income has been amazing. And that was my financial goal. And it's been amazing for my husband also because, you know, in previous years when he had taken a day off, we would be so stressed out that he took a day off and, oh, now we have to work so hard the next week and he's got to work extra hours to make up for it. Well, with my paycheck coming in, it was okay for him to take a day off and it was just fine because I'd make up for it. So the next goal of mine was being hot, having a hot bod. So, you know, before I met my husband, I worked out a lot and I love to run. I'm in the National Guard and I kind of prided myself on having a muscular, not like super shaped up, but I wanted to be in good shape. So I had a baby, I started working out, and I'm telling you that the day that I found out I was pregnant this last year, I was in the best shape of my life. Like, I had a six-pack and I was digging it, you know what I mean? So that's exciting to me, and that was one of my goals. So I did really good this year and I feel great about those goals, but I had to have a plan of action of how I was going to achieve the goal. So set the goal, sit down and think about it. What do I need to do to have this goal? What are the steps that I need to make every single week and every single month to achieve that goal? And as you're hitting those steps, you will see the progress coming and you'll feel great in those benchmarks. Okay, so how do you remember you have all these goals? Well, if you're like me, I feel like I am a planner. I want to be a planner, I should say. I like having a plan. I like knowing what's going on, but holy buckets do I lack in discipline. And I never knew that until Wild Tree. So I always prided myself in being disciplined because I am in the military, but guess what? Wild Tree came along and I learned, you know what? You're really not that disciplined. You need to work on that, Sarah. So I love having plans. I make lots of plans and I have all these ideas, but I have to be disciplined to figure out how I'm going to accomplish these things, right? So one thing that I love is having a vision board. Okay, I'm going to show you my 2017 vision board and just kind of show you the goals that I put on there. I put some fun things on there and I put things that I really wanted to achieve. But it's amazing to me because I look back on it now, especially this last week I've been reflecting my goals from 2017. And with this vision board, it has changed so much. I can tell you that if I would have just wrote these goals down and kind of filed them away in my brain and said, yeah, I want to get that, I wouldn't have been reminded daily. Every day that I walked to my office, if I was in a bad mood or if I was having an unmotivated day and just didn't feel like doing anything, if I seen that board, I immediately was like, oh, I want that so bad. Great, I need to get on the phones. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. And I immediately was on the ball. So one thing that I lacked in is I hung it up in my office. Some days I didn't go in my office for 4 days. So this year, I'm actually going to make a new one today with my husband, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to hang it by my bed so that every night when I go to bed, I'm looking at it and envisioning myself and really thinking about what it is that I want for this next year. And I go to bed thinking about that. And praying about it. In the morning I wake up and I look at my vision board and I'm going to be ready to go off for the day knowing that I have these goals and that's what I want. Okay, you guys ready? So this is my vision board for 2017 and we'll just kind of go over a little bit. So I really, really wanted a Pacifica Chrysler, like bad. But the thing is, we got pregnant, which we weren't expecting. Thank you, God. We're excited about the blessing. But we ended up going with a Yukon. And to be honest, there was a part of us that was like, we're not going to be able to get a vehicle this year. It's just not going to happen. And we made it happen. And I'm telling you, that is totally because of Wild Tree income. Like, we would not have been able to. We took our kids on a 4-day vacation up to Michigan, through Wisconsin, finding a vehicle, doing all this crazy stuff, spend a lot of money. And that's because of my Wild Tree income. It was amazing. Okay, so some of the other things that I have on here is the house. We worked on random things in the house, but I really wanted to just continue remodeling, and we continue to do that. I'm happy with where I'm at. Vacay, we definitely have gone to vacations this year, so that's exciting. We had never gone on a vacation before. This year we got to take the kids on a week vacation to Omaha. We actually went twice, and then we did this Michigan trip, which is fun. We had never done that before as a family because we just couldn't afford it. Working out, so this is where I got to see working out, and I put the ab picture on there because it reminded me that I wanted some rock hard abs. So we have a camper on there. That didn't happen this year. And you're not going to get everything. Those are kind of fun things that I put on. I know it's backwards, but one thing you guys will see right here is everything is faith focused. Like, that was my center. I wanted to be faith focused. So every time I looked into my office and see my vision board, I was reminded that, Sarah, you need to be focusing on God, and is this what you should be doing? Next thing is my team leadership and growing. So my goal for next year is actually senior team leader. So I'm excited about that. Panama, so I got that. And yeah, just working on the house. You know, I have cows on here, and it's so funny. We didn't get cows, but my husband now has cows here at the house. They're not his, but they're right here at the house, right in our backyard. So the kids get to see them every day. So it's fun to look at this and know that I hit almost all these goals. A really big one on here, the little things, is self-talk. I really struggled with self-talk before, and I would constantly tell myself, oh man, Sarah, you're so retarded. Oh, why did I think of that? Oh, I suck. And now I try to really hard focus on, I don't suck, I just lack at this, but I can do this better. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I make sure that I make it a goal to do that. Okay, so we're ending the video here, and I want you to, this is your homework. So when you get done with this video, I want you to sit down and make 5 goals for the year, okay? Whether it be Wild Tree, whether it be your personal goals, whatever it may be, 5 goals. And I want you to make a vision board. Doesn't have to be like this. If you want to make a Pinterest board or one on your phone, I like this a lot because I can hang it on my wall. My husband and I and my kids, we're actually going to make vision boards this afternoon. So 5 goals, make a vision board, and after you make your vision board, post it in our team page. And when you post it in our team page, I will send you a little present from myself. Okay, so I'm super excited to be in business with you guys. I'm so excited for 2018. It's gonna be a rockin' year, and we are going to just, it's gonna be great. Okay guys, have a great day and a happy new year.